Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call Halalim La Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rechak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect men, preaching this truth at the four corners of the globe, risking their lives and freedom to do so. All right, it's another lesson through the spirit of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing to be edifying to those who can receive it. All right, and you can't talk about the destruction of ancient, the daughter. You can't talk about the destruction of the daughter of Babylon, all right, which is modern day Rome, okay, America, without mentioning the ICMB missiles. Okay, you can't speak about prophecy without talking about those missiles. All right, because those missiles are a part of prophecy. That's the weapon arsenal that Yahweh is going to use, okay, to basically issue in the deliverance of the elect, the destruction of this wicked kingdom, and the coming back of our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so those ICMB nuclear missiles are definitely a part of prophecy, and in order to preach the whole doctrine, in order to warn people about what's about to happen, you have to make mention of those missiles. All right, the scriptures talk about the scriptures say through the terror of the Lord we persuade men, roughly paraphrasing, and these nuclear missiles is a part, is the terror of the Lord, man. Okay, because the Lord, first of all, there's a concentrated heat within those missiles. All right, a heat that is said to be hotter than the sun. All right, so that's letting you know that the Lord is putting his the Lord is actually the one who made those missiles that intense for judgment, because that's what they're for. These missiles are going to be used for judgment, to judge the wicked, to judge the wicked ones of Israel, to judge these heathen nations. Okay, the battle of World War III in the Middle East, as that's prophecy as well. Okay, to judge this defiled place and to deliver the elect from out of that destruction. All right, so without further ado, this is Revelations chapter 18. I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." All right, and this is going to be appointed to what? The elect, because the elect is the only people who have departed away from this place spiritually. Okay, because the plagues that's going to come upon the place, upon this place, that's likened to a whore or harlot woman, which is America. This place is defiled, man. Okay, this place is defiled with the blood of the saints. This place is defiled with fornication, idolatry, all type of witchcraft, and this place is defiled with iniquity. All right, so this place has to be burnt up, and these people, these wicked ass people, have to be burnt up as well. Okay, but the men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and their families are going to come out of this place, all right, spiritually before physically, because the only way we're going to physically come out of this captivity is when we get delivered, Lord willing. All right, when Yahweh Shai come back and beams up his elect. But first we have to detach from this place spiritually, Verse 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, which actually, that's actually going to happen. All right, that's actually going to happen. The Lord is going to literally say those words, man, in the Hebrew language, in the Hebrew tongue. He's going to say, Come out of her, my people, But that message is appointed to the elect, because those are the only people who are, spiritually not a part of this world. It says, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. All right, because that's why this place is going to be judged. And the people have to be judged before the place, because the people make up the city. All right? So the people in the place is going to be judged. That this defiled land is going to be judged. And these people who have defiled the land are going to be judged as well at the same time, man. Okay? So the plagues that this place is going to receive, matter of fact, I want to Salaki to jump the gun on the lesson, but you know the spirit have it like that sometimes. All right, this is Zechariah chapter, well, I'm going to read this back. Revelations chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. All right. So this is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. All right. So in Revelations, the 18th chapter, we just read about that we're not supposed to be joint with this place. We're supposed to come out of this place spiritually as Israelites. Okay. We just read that this place is going to receive plagues for the sins. All right. For the sins, for the idolatry, for the fornication, all right, for the lies being spread, this place is going to receive plagues. And in Zechariah 14 and 12, it says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. All right. And the elect, Yahweh is Yahweh, then Yahweh Shai, all right, then the elders, you know, and then the rest of Israel. That and the elders, you know, the 144 men, starting with the elders and apostles, that's what makes up the elect, okay? And then you got the multitude as well, all right? But that's what makes up the elect. So before it's talking about the whole nation of Israel, it's talking about the elect of Israel first, because those are the first fruits, all right? So those people who have fought against the Lord's anointed, the elect, but also the whole nation of Jerusalem as well, because as a whole, we have been put in captivity by all these nations, all these Gentile heathen nations. We've been put in oppression and captivity. All right. So not just Esau, but Elam, Ham, you know, Moab, and the rest of these nations are also going to, you know, take part in these plagues, because they have spoiled and destroyed the nation of Israel as well. But then again, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, the wicked ones of Israel, they're going to receive these plagues as well, because they join hand in hand with the enemy, with these devils, man. All right, with the heathen, and they have fought against what? The elect. All right, so let's keep reading. It says, Zechariah 14 and 12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So that's going to be the judgment. All right, those are going to be the plagues that the Lord is going to send upon these wicked ass people. All right, for their idolatry, for their fornication, for Israel, for their disobedience. Okay, this false idol worship that's been going on for decades and generations, and it's grown and waxed exceedingly worse and worse. So the Lord has to send an unforgettable judgment upon these people in this place. And this judgment that the Lord is sending is going to come by way of nuclear heat, that nuclear arsenal, those nuclear weapons, those intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. All right. And that's what they're going to do. The heat from those missiles is going to be so hot and fervent that literally your whole body is going to melt away while you're still alive. And the Lord going to put the Spirit upon you people. Lord forbid Lord forbid any one of us brothers get caught in this judgment, man. All right? But the Lord is going to put the Spirit on these people to stay alive and feel your eyes melting in your holes, your tongue melting in your mouth, your flesh consuming off your body, man. All right? Because it says their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. If your flesh is consuming away and you still standing, that means you're alive. Your spirit is still in your body to feel your flesh consuming away, man. So that's a heavy judgment, okay? That's a very heavy judgment. And that's what the Lord is going to send to America. Not just America, but these other countries as well. These other nations as well, man. And you wicked ass Israelites. All right, now back in Revelations chapter 18, verse 5. For her sins have reached into heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. Because this place has a America has a track record, all right, of wickedness. Has a history line, files just lined up, filled up with wickedness that this devil has done, man. And now it's starting to be exposed. Now it's finally starting to be, put in the light, because the Lord is raising up the elect to expose this devil, man. To expose these other nations for their wickedness. All right, and tell you the truth of the matter. These lies are starting to be revealed, coming to the light, that these devils been telling for years. All right. So Esau's sins have reached into heaven. The sins of this land has reached its limitation and its boundary. And once it's reached its pinnacle and its boundary, that's when the Lord is going to intervene, man. All right. That's when the Lord is going to stir up jealousy, use these other nations to fight against each other in the Middle East, the valley of Jehoshaphat. And then Yahushua is going to come back and finish up everybody, man. Finish up the dirty work. All right. By way of chariots and the angels and the elect as well. It says, verse 6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. Right, man, this devil put us into slavery and captivity, all right, for generations and generations, unrighteously, and did all type of detrimental things to our nation that has affected the nation of that has affected the nation of Israel detrimentally, man. All right. To the fact where Esau was doing all this butt breaking. Now you see all these moles running around within our nation of people. Esau took the father away from the household, split up families and sold them to different plantations. Now you see all right, that the household consists of what? Just a woman and a child, which is an unstable household, man. Now you see the fathers walking out on this. The nation of Israel is totally destroyed, all right, and slavery has played a part in that. So Esau, guess what? You're going to be rewarded double for the things you've done to the nation of Israel, man. All right, it says, verse 7, how much she hath glorified herself. Yeah, and Esau made this place, America, seem so glorious, so prosperous, a delicate place. A place where you could freely do as you please. A place where you could receive benefits for your wickedness. A place where you can have, quote unquote, free will, so to speak, man. All right. It says, verse 7, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. And Esau got all this pride in his military might. All right. Little do you know, these allies that you have joined together with are slowly turning their back on you, man. Okay. And these alliances that you have formed is going to come back and blow up in your face, man. All right. The Lord is going to use these different alliances and allies that Esau has, the Lord's going to use it against you, Esau. All right. The Lord's going to use the witchcraft you practice. He's going to use it against you for your sorrow and for your torment. All right. And all those people who have, conformed to the ways of this life, conformed to the ways of Esau, Edom, you're going to feel that torment and sorrow as well. It says, verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. All right, because guess what? The America's going to be destroyed in 24 hours. Salakia. No, America's going to be destroyed within 1 hour. Within 1 hour, this place is going to get totally obliterated, burnt up. Dust is in ashes, man. All right? And the Lord's going to use these nuclear missiles to do so. It says, verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, these other nations, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, right? Because this place, when this place gets judged by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it's going to be broadcasted, man. It's going to be this place is going to be put to an open shame. All right. The destruction of America is going to be broadcasted. And these other nations, they're going to witness America being destroyed, burning down, man. And they're going to wail, all right, because their power has came from Esau, Edom. All right. Making deals, making trades with this devil, importing, exporting goods. All right. Forming alliances with this devil. Their power was built off of the strength of America. So when America is destroyed, these other nations no longer have any power, man. All right? They have no source of import and exporting goods no more. So it says, verse 10, standing afar off, for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Right. All right. In 1 hour, this place is going to be burnt up. 1 hour. This is Salakia. Close out with this verse, Lord willing. This is Revelations chapter 8, verse 7. It says, the first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood, and they were cast into the Salakia, and they were cast upon the earth, and the third part of trees was burnt up, and all green grass was burnt up. All right, and this is talking about the ICMB missiles, man. Okay. All right. It says the hail and fire mingle with blood. All right. Because blood is going to be shed because a lot of people are going to die by way of this nuclear fire. A mass number of people are going to perish due to this nuclear fire that the Lord is going to send. All right. Via other nations, through these heathen nations that's going to go to war with each other. All right. And the third part of the trees, that's speaking of the third part of man, which is the sons of the wicked, Esau, Edom. They're going to be burnt up as well, man. These other nations going to be burnt up as well. All right. It says, verse 8, and the second angel sounded, and as it were a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea, and the third part of the sea became blood. All right. So Esau, hey, man, this is going to be your end all be all. Your kingdom is going to burn up, and you're going to burn up. And those high top banking elite families, those that survive, they're going to go right into shekels, right into chains, man. All right. Fresh into slavery, right? According to prophecy. All right. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying through the spirit power of Yahweh Yahushai. All right. And the elect is going to be saved from these things. from the destruction, from the nuclear heat, the elect is going to be delivered. All right? Us brothers that's in this truth, we got to endure to the end in order to receive that deliverance, man. Okay? So with that being said, call Halalium La Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rechak Wadash. Double honors once again to our apostles and elders who taught us this Amath, which is the truth. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom.